Now that they are official, the Xiaomi 13 and Xiaomi 13 Pro may rank among the top smartphones of 2023. No, it's not quite 2023 at this point, but these phones have only been released in China so far. A global rollout is anticipated for next year. But we are fully aware of the specifications, features, and appearance. Highlights include a top-of-the-line Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 engine and, in the case of the Xiaomi 13 Pro, a 1-inch camera sensor. But there are many more positive aspects of these phones that are all covered in the sections that follow. Along with more vivid red, yellow, green, and blue hues, the Xiaomi 13 is also offered in subdued black, pale green, light blue, gray, and white tones. Although those vivid hues and the gray tone are categorized as limited editions, they might not be generally accessible. With the exception of the light blue one, which has a leather-like finish, all of these have a glass back. The Xiaomi 13's overall measurements are 152.8 by 71.5 by 7.98 mm, and as you can see, the rear of the device features a massive camera block, with lines splitting it into portions. The frame is made of metal, and the flat screen contains a punch-hole camera, or 8.1 mm for the light blue version. The phone has an IP68 certification, which means it has strong water and dust protection, and it weighs 189 grams, or 185 grams in light blue. Similar in style but with a curved screen, the Xiaomi 13 Pro is described further below. This is also IP68 certified, measures 162.9 by 74.6 by 8.38 mm, and weighs 229 grams. The blue variant, which weighs 210 grams and is 8.7 mm thick, is the exception. The 6.36-inch 1080 by 2400 OLED screen on the Xiaomi 13 offers a 120Hz refresh rate, HDR10+ support, and a very brilliant peak brightness of 1900 nits. The screen is flat, the bezels are thin, and the top has a punch-hole camera. The 6.73-inch OLED screen on the Xiaomi 13 Pro boasts a resolution of 1440 by 3200, a refresh rate of 120Hz, compatibility for HDR10+, and a maximum brightness of 1900 nits. The screen of the Xiaomi 13 Pro is thus larger and has a higher resolution, but it is similar in certain other regards. In contrast to the screen of the normal Xiaomi 13, it is also curved. The triple lens cameras on the Xiaomi 13 and Xiaomi 13 Pro are identical, although they employ different lenses and sensors. The Xiaomi 13 sports 3 sensors. A 50MP primary sensor with an f1.8 aperture, a 10MP telephoto sensor with a 3x optical zoom, and a 12MP ultra-wide sensor. The Xiaomi 13 boasts a 32MP f2.0 selfie camera, in addition to optical image stabilization on the primary and telephoto cameras. It can also record videos at up to 8K resolution and 24 frames per second. With a 50MP f1.9 primary camera, optical image stabilization, and a big 1-inch sensor, the Xiaomi 13 Pro is likely able to take pictures of a far higher caliber than most smartphone sensors can. Additionally, it boasts two 50MP cameras. A 50MP f2.2 ultra-wide camera with a 115-degree field of view, and a 50MP f2.0 telephoto camera with 3x optical zoom. It has a 32MP front-facing camera. Below are real camera examples taken using the primary and telephoto lenses of the Xiaomi 13 Pro. The Xiaomi 13 Ultra should also be mentioned as, although it hasn't been officially revealed, it has been rumored. It sounds like this may be one of the best photography phones, because it reportedly boasts a quad-lens camera, the same 1-inch sensor for the main lens as the Xiaomi 13 Pro, and gimbal stabilization. The Xiaomi 13's 4500 mAh battery features 67-watt cable charging, 50-watt wireless charging, and 10-watt reverse wireless charging capabilities. A 4820 mAh battery powers the Xiaomi 13 Pro and supports 120-watt cable charging, 50-watt wireless charging, and 10-watt reverse wireless charging. Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is the chipset used by the Xiaomi 13 and Xiaomi 13 Pro. This is the top Snapdragon chipset and is probably the best choice for Android phones until late 2023, when we might see a Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 2. The two phones are also available in a variety of configurations, including 128, 256, or 512 gigs of storage, and 8 or 12 gigs of RAM. Both devices run Android 13 and support 5G. Additionally, both phones include dual speakers calibrated for Dolby Atmos. On December 11th, the Xiaomi 13 and Xiaomi 13 Pro were both launched in China, and on December 14th, they began shipping there. No specific release date for these phones has been announced, but based on prior performance, they will likely arrive in the first part of 2023. The Xiaomi 13 has a starting price of $575, which gets you a variant with 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. There are numerous further configurations available, with the most expensive one costing $715 for 12 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage. We won't be able to access worldwide prices until those price conversions are accurate. Thank you for watching this review. I hope it was useful for you. Write your opinion in the comments below. Have a nice day and see you soon.